Draw the knees back into the chest or the mat already there. Go ahead and place your hands behind your thighs. Lower legs will be relaxed and folded. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you'll nod the head. Send the thigh bones away and start to roll yourself up to a seated position. Feet will be flat, reach your arms forward. Lengthen the spine on the inhale. Exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself down, rolling back. Hands can always go behind the thighs. You can walk down one hand at a time, like rungs of a ladder, just twist yourself down. It's all good. Draw the knees into your chest, hands behind the thighs, lower legs relaxed and folded. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head. From the thigh bones away, start to roll yourself up. Let's say I get stuck. I will hold this shape, and with mindful control, mindful rocking, I'll roll myself up without kicking out my legs the best I can. Raise your arms forward, shoulders down. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself down. Try to keep at least your heels connected to the mat if possible. Not everyone has the flexibility to keep the entire foot onto the mat, that's fine. Draw the knees into your chest, hands behind the thighs, lower legs relaxed and folded. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head. Send the thigh bones twice to roll yourself up, rocking, rolling, feet flat, reach your arms forward. Lengthen. Exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself down, rolling through. All the way down. Once you're done, draw the knees into your chest. Now your choice, hands to stay behind the thighs if that works for you. You want to level up a little bit, try a little extra challenge. Hands are the shins, right below the knees. You can always change your mind. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, nod the head. Send the thigh bones away. To roll yourself up. Keep those elbows bent the best you can. Feet flat, reaching your arms forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself down, rolling through. All the way down. Draw the knees into your chest. Hands atop the legs or behind the thighs, your choice. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, send the thigh bones away to roll yourself up, rocking and rolling, reaching your arms forward. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself down, rolling through. Yeah. Knees into the chest, hands atop the shins, right below the knees. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, send the thigh bones away, and again, start to roll yourself up. Once you're up, you can stay up. You want to shake out your legs, feel free to do that. Okay. So I'm going to give us a little option that was on Monday. You can clasp your hands, and what's going to happen is your arms will be forward in front of you, right? So it'll be a little bit more pack work here. Yeah. If you need to go back to just open hands and arms, feel free. Second round, we'll be doing that with the roller, and so you'll probably want to find that, I don't know, like maybe a little bit past quarter, not all the way to the center. If I go to the center, it's right at my chest, so I want it slightly away from my chest. So you'll find the angle that works for you. First, we won't use the roller, but it is coming back. So knees bent, feet flat, clasp your hands. Yeah. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll back halfway. Pause. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Pause. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Pause. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Pow. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Pow. Now, deep inhale in here, exhale, roll up 1 inch. Huh. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Pow. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Pow. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Pow. Inhale in here, exhale, roll up 1 inch, only 1 inch. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. What? Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Shaky, shaky. Inhale in here, exhale, roll up 1 inch. Round yourself all the way down. What? You can release your hands. If you like, you have a choice. So I'm gonna, you can place your hands behind the thighs, put on top of your shins, and just roll yourself up. But I'm gonna offer a straight leg, feet flexed, little roll up, arms up towards the ceiling, palms face forward. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head around the spine, round yourself all the way up, and sitting up nice and tall. All right, so now we're gonna take the roller into the hands. It's gonna change here a little bit. So when the roller's in my hands and my knees are bent, I might need to keep the roller at an angle. That's fine. We're gonna add a little rotation to this. So, and again, if you wanna ditch the roller, just go back to clasping hands. Feel free, you can do that at any time. Knees bent, feet flat. Take the roller where it works for you. Deep inhale in here, exhale. You're gonna roll back just halfway, pause. Now you're gonna twist to the right. Keep the knees in the center, come back to center. Twist to left. And center, pause, roll back 1 inch. Pow, twist to the left. And center, twist to the right. And center, we add on, you're gonna roll back 1 inch. Pow, twist to the right, pause. Lift the arms up and down. Up and down, back to center. Roll back 1 inch. Twist to left, arms up, arms down. Arms up, arms down, back to the center, pause, roll back 1 inch. We go to the left, twist to the left, up and down, up and down, back to the center, roll back 1 inch, to the right, up and down, back to the center, round yourself all the way down. But let's take the roller perpendicular to the body, hands to the outside. Let's just do a little stretch by reaching the arms back. Maybe the arms go all the way to the mat. Maybe your ribs pop up, that's fine. Lengthen out your legs, you can flex your feet, send your heels towards the wall in front of you. The roller doesn't feel good, just dip it, ditch it, no big deal. Oh, the roller got away from me. I need it back. All right, from here, bring the roller at your belly. You can bend your knees for a moment. Yeah, shake out those arms if you need to. Moving on to a more traditional abdominals here. So hands to the outside of that roller. Flip the arms up towards the ceiling, back imprints. Right knee into the chest, full level left knee, both knees are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round up to your bell curl. Pow. Keep the right knee there, so the left leg out long. Inhale in here, I'm gonna switch sides. Inhale, switching sides. Exhale and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In and X, X and in. X, X and in. Exhale, exhale, both knees in. Roll yourself down, look right, look left. Yeah. Remember, you can always just the roller, just go to the more classic or historical version of it if you need to, which means you use your hands to the skull, lots of options. Yeah. All right, arms up toward the ceiling, back imprints. Right knee to the chest, follow the left knee. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round up to your bell curl. Then you're gonna extend those legs up toward the ceiling, turn the legs out so the legs are externally rotated any amount for you. You're gonna drop your legs a little or a lot and bring them right back up. Exhale, drop the legs, bring them back up. Exhale, drop the legs any amount, it's not very big at all. It could be only 1/4 of an inch. So drop. Inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale up, pause, roll up 2 more inches, come all the way down, rolling through, look right, look left. We have one more, then I'll give you a formal release that we do. Yeah, thank God. All right, so hands to the outside of the roller, pull the arms up toward the ceiling. Back imprints, right knee to the chest, follow the left knee. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up to that abdominal curl. Pow, keep the right knee there, so the left leg out long. To the left armpit, draw towards right knee. Inhale in here, and then switch sides. Armpit towards knee, inhale, switching sides. Exhale, exhale, twisting the torso. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, in, and X. We switch sides once, hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switch sides. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, exhale. Have those knees in, roll down. You can place the roller to the side. Do a release that works for you, and then I'll give a more formal release in a moment. And just because, when you draw one knee in, or even both knees in, I usually show this parallel, but you can also do it turned out, right? You can pull it in a turned out position that works better for you. All right, wherever you're at, knees bent, feet flat, arms down by your side. You're gonna open up your arms a little bit, like you're exposing a superhero cape, or you're just gonna make the letter A with the top of your head. You're in the peak of the A. Maybe it's an upside down B, depends how you look at it. You're gonna heel toe your feet to at least the width of your pelvis. I go for my armpits, so it works best for my body. And you're gonna try to relatively keep your shoulder blades connected to the mat. You're not trying to jam them down, just trying to keep them fairly well connected, wherever that is for you. Now I change where this release and spiral goes. Deep inhale in here, exhale, you're gonna allow your knees to the right, head can look left. Yeah. And come back to the center. Knees left, head right. And back to center. Knees right, head left. Breathe through this. On center. Knees left, head right. Excuse me. Inhale, center. Knees left, head right. I'm laughing because on Monday, I'm like, I feel a sneeze coming on. And so it never came until after class. Decided not to warn anyone today, and of course it happens, right? Knees center, head center. Knees to the left, head to the right. Knees and gaze back to the center. All right, and then you can heel toe your feet back to alignment. You're gonna grab your roller if you like. So we are gonna move on to full bridges here. So the roller is gonna go underneath the triangle of your legs. Yeah, and you might feel like, roller's not my jam today, just ditch it, place it aside, do everything that we do with feet full on the mat, right? You can do everything that we do. If you're ready and willing, you're gonna place your feet on top of that roller, arching the feet on top. And then everyone has a choice of keeping the arms onto the mat, which gives you the biggest base of support. Otherwise, flip the arms up toward the ceiling, taking that base of support away adds a little bit of extra challenge. If you like, you can always change your mind. Take a deep inhale in here, exhaling the sink the belly, curl the tailbone. Float your hips up to your bridge in a pathway that works for you. So it could be an articulated bridge up, it might be a flat back bridge up. It's up to you, whatever works best for you and your body. Inhale in here, exhale, coming back down. Again, flat back or rolling through. I encourage you to find the center line of the body the best you can. If you've been with me, we know I like to drift to the left. So I really have to focus on keeping my body in the center. Exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up, which means I have to step onto my left foot. Otherwise, my left foot just doesn't want to work. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. My left leg is like, the right is going to do everything. Why should I do anything? It's smart that way. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, curl, floating yourself up. Finding that bridge that works for you. Inhale in here, exhale, coming back down. Back to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, float yourself up, find your bridge. And we'll pause here. You're going to come down 1 or 2 inches, moderate pulses from your glutes. Press it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way down. Yeah. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up, find your bridge. Keep your hips level and even. Exhale, right leg floats to tabletop. Inhale, left foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale, down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale, down. Exhale, right leg floats. Inhale, down. Exhale, left leg floats. Inhale, down. One more time each side. Right leg floats and down, and then left leg floats and down. Pause. Pull the hips up a little bit higher and then come all the way down. Lengthen out your legs once. Yeah. So you're going to notice there's going to be a little leg swinging and a little pelvis twisting variation that comes through class. So not for the first bridge, but the second bridge that's coming up, I'm going to allow your leg to drift over, which means your hips will dip a little bit. When you come back to center, everything comes back to alignment. That will become clear as I move on. I just want to give you a little precursor. So wherever you're at, find that roller underneath your feet. Deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, pulling yourself up, find your bridge. Yeah. Right leg's going to float to tabletop, nothing unusual here. Send that right leg up. Right leg drops down to the high swing left leg, so you flex your foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, pause, bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back onto the roller. Left leg floats up, tabletop, extend the left leg up. Now flex the foot on the way down to the high swing right leg, and then point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. One more time, flex the foot down, point the foot up. Then the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down, the hips up higher. This is where it changes. Right leg to tabletop, extend the right leg up. Now the right leg's going to drift over to the left, hips dip, bring it back to center. Hips are level. To the left and center. To the left, center. To the left, center. Last one, to the left, center. Bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down, flip the hips up higher. Left leg, tabletop, extend the left leg up. Left leg drifts to the right, hips dip, and then center. Hips are level. To the right and center. To the right and center. Hips dip. To the right and center. Last one. To the right, center. Pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. Put the hips up a little bit higher. Come all the way down. Lengthen out your legs. Internal, external rotation might feel good here. Maybe we're going to rock and roll the calves out. Maybe going to the backs of the thighs here. I'm going to find what works for you. Maybe it's just a full collapse. Yeah, totally get it. All right. So you're going to take the roller from underneath your legs if you're done with that. Hopefully you are. I'm going to bring your legs to tabletop. Now the roller is going to go between the legs. But I'm going to push it forward so it passes my feet so I don't knock myself out with this front end of the roller. Hands behind the thighs, lower legs relax. Sorry, lower legs onto tabletop. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, So the thigh bones way, start to roll yourself up, find your balance point position. Now, inhale in here, exhale, round yourself down, take the shape of legs with you, smooth, rounding down wherever that is for you today. Legs travel with. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine, send the thigh bones way, roll yourself up. Yeah. Inhale in here, exhale, round yourself right back down and look through. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head, round the spine, round yourself up. Inhale to hold, exhale, round yourself right back down. Flex your feet instead of holding onto the roller with your feet, flex your feet. So you're holding onto the knees, inner thighs, and ankles. Hopefully, exhale, round yourself up. Pause. Now, can you take that roller and place it to the side? Hands behind the thighs. Extend the right leg up and bring it back. Left leg up and bring it back. Left leg up again, bring it back. Right leg up and bring it back. Both legs up and tabletop. Both legs up and tabletop. Both legs up. Hold it. Squeeze those inner thighs close together the best you can. Release the arms forward. Then the legs back to tabletop. Right foot down, lengthen out. One leg, lengthen out the other leg. Flex those feet. Reach the arms up. Flat back over. Then round over when you need to find a forward fold. Holding onto the soles of the feet, yoga toe lock, ankles, shins, thighs, maybe hands on the floor. Then you find what works for you. And then release and roll yourself up. Okay, so we're gonna come to an all fours position. I do want your roller close to you. So the first all fours, we'll do it without the roller. Then when we do our variation, we'll add the roller for a little bit of a stability challenge. But again, just know the roller may not work for everyone's wrist. You can do the same thing that we do with hands on the floor or the mat. So hands will go onto the floor or the mat. Shoulders will be right over the wrists. Knees are going to be underneath the hips, or thighs underneath the hips. So my knees should be 2-4 forward. I'm going to find a relative neutral position. I'm just going to go through some cat-cows or flexion and extension. So take a deep inhale in here. Excellent. I want you to drop your head, curl the tailbone, tuck under, around the lower and upper spine. For you, we inhale back the head towards the tailbone towards the back of the head. Still scoop the belly to support this. Try not to crank the neck back. So find a relative extension here for you. Exhale, curl and around. Rib cage and lower back reaches up towards the ceiling. Inhale to arc, back the head toward the tailbone towards the back of the head. And again, exhale, curling around. So I'm not trying to crunch the neck as I go to this opposite action after this, right? So I'm dropping my head. As I lift my head up, back of the head towards the tailbone towards the back of the head, I'm not trying to throw my head back. I'm just trying to find a natural curve that works for me, extension-wise. Exhale, curling around. And then inhale to arc. So you're looking somewhat forward. Exhale, curling around. This is your last one. Then inhale to arc. Yeah, and then you can find your neutral position and then come off your hands. You need to rock and roll the wrist out, feel free, shake them out, whatever you need to do, because we are going to bring the roller back. Now the roller is going to be where our hands are at. So, and I promise to keep this more of a short set because it does get a little unstable here. And we are going to move our leg to that waving action, and our pelvis will move, and probably our spine will move here. So hands on the roller. You might already be like, oh no, not today, Blaine. Thanks a lot for this, but I won't do it. Notice that your torso is going to be higher. When I have you reach your leg back behind you, it may not feel as high as it should be or could be if your hands are on the floor, right? So you're going to go ahead and reach that right leg behind you. You swing that right leg over to the left and maybe toe tap down. Bring it around, bring it over to the right. Swing it around to the left and over to the right. So your arms might bend here a little bit. Your spine's going to move. You're gonna feel like it's a big lizard's tail, or what I was saying on Monday, maybe a dragon's tail, or making a rainbow with the toe onto a chalkboard, right? Or something like that, right? Just swing back and forth. We'll be using this later on at the end of class. You'll see why we're doing this. And then you'll end to that right, bring the leg back behind you, bend the knee and place it back down. Adjust as necessary. Left leg goes out, left can go to the left, bring it up and around to the right. Up and around to the left. You might toe tap down, you might not, it's okay. Your arms might bend, that's fine. Hips and spine will move. You're gonna keep swinging that big lizard or dragon tail, or making that rainbow on that chalkboard with the toes. Yeah. And some movement here. One more time to the right. We'll end to the left, bring that leg back, pull the knee in. From here, let's use this roller for a moment and press yourself into a child's pose. So forearms are on the roller. You're a little bit higher off the floor with your torso, probably in your arms. And I think we're gonna go ahead and send that roller away. So just let it go. That might be it for the roller. I will give you an option for it if you need. So from here, I'm gonna have us come to either clasping the hands, making two fists, or one hand wraps around the fist. Yeah, elbows underneath the shoulder, what I would call a Sphinx position. Your legs will be behind you. And your legs will be in parallel, as close together that works for you. Some of us will be able to bring our legs together. Some of us might need a slight separation. Like me, I need a slight separation from here. Making that tripod type of position. You're gonna go ahead and allow your shoulders to drift up to the ears as you look somewhat forward. And then you're gonna press the shoulders away. So as I let my shoulders drift up to the ears, my chest and torso descends towards the mat. So I press into my forearms, my shoulders drop down away from my ears and I rise up out of that. Shoulders elevate to the ears and press down. Scoop the belly in. Shoulders to the ears and press down. Yeah, that's how strong we want to work. Shoulders to the ears, press down. We want to keep pressing down on the mat there. Now hold that position, legs still in parallel. We do a range of motion that works for you. You're going to kick your right foot towards your booty any amount, wherever that is. You probably won't touch your booty, it's fine. Place it back down. Left foot in to your booty and back down. We go to the right and down. Try to keep the pelvis and torso stable. Left and down, right and down, left and down. Pause. Now we do two pulses with one foot. Pulse, pulse, and down. Left, pulse, pulse, and down. Two small kicks. Right, right, and down. Left, left, and down. Right, right, and down. Left, left, and down. Now we do a point and flex. Point, flex a foot for the pulse, point it back down. Still two kicks. Left, point, flex, pulse, point it back down. Right, flex, point it down. Left, flex, point it down. Right, flex, point it down. Left, flex, point it down. Last set. Right, flex, point it down. Left, flex, point it down. Pause. Open up your elbows to the side. Flatten out your hands one on top of the other. Forward hand across hands like a pillow. Let's go ahead and turn those legs out for a moment. You can rock the pelvis back and forth here. This will be a short set. Find the stillness of your pelvis. Tone the glutes, lift the lower legs off the mat so the lower legs are long, and just tap the heels in and out. Tap, 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 tap. So in and out. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Keep tapping. Hamstrings, glutes, inner thighs. Relax the legs back down, rock your pelvis back and forth. Take your bottom hand, bring it to the top. Find stillness in the pelvis. Legs are still turned out, looking up both legs off the mat, and take tiny swim your legs from the glutes and the thighs and swim. And swim. And swim, and swim, and swim, and swim, and swim. And swim. And swim. And swim, and swim, and swim, and swim, and swim. And swim. And swim. Relax the legs, rock your pelvis back and forth. And then from here, you're going to press yourself into a child's pose, toes together, knees apart. You can also come to cat pose, come to seated pose. Find a release here that works for you. And breathe. Yeah. And then you're going to take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're going to roll up through the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. That head's going to be last to arrive. Shoulders float down the back, chin begins parallel to the ground, and then you can work yourself up to standing. We'll do our standing work here. If you feel a little unbalanced, you can use your roller when we get to the more of the balance stuff. You probably need to send the roller to the side as we do these leg swings. You just don't want to click the roller. I feel like you may not need it, but if you do, it's there. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but I just want to pull it out. First, we're going to start with just 5 functional parallel squats. So it's going to be a moderate squat. I'm going to reach your arms forward, keep your gaze forward. Find that functional parallel position with your feet and your legs. Deep inhale in here. Exhaling to squat down moderately, knees track over the second and third toes, looking straight ahead and stand all the way back up. We got 5 of these, that was 1. We squat down, here's 2. We squat down, there's 3. Here's 4, scoop the belly, stand all the way back up. And here's 5, and all the way back up. Shake that out. Okay, so that's just to warm up the legs. We're gonna do a curtsy lunge. Now, curtsy lunge, I usually do a prayer position, and then I start to let my arms fly around. So whatever choreography you wanna do with your hands and your arms is fine. But I'm gonna take my right leg, and we'll start a little bit wider than the functional parallel position. I'm gonna send this right leg behind me, bring my arms forward. I'm gonna lunge down any amount and step back down. Left leg goes, lunge, and then come right back up. And it's any amount, right? Notice how my hips also swivel a little bit. And I'll do this slightly profile. And I lean slightly forward, right? One more time each side, to the right, and up, to the left, and up. And you might see why that roller in front of you could be really good, because you could just do that, yeah? However, on this next one, it'll be a little bit different. So you still have that wideish position. We'll add a little bounce challenge in between. So you're gonna swing, just like we did in the beginning of class, swing the right leg forward. You're gonna swing it back, curtsy lunge. Stand right back up. Left leg swings forward, left leg swings back, curtsy lunge, and stand up. Right and back, curtsy and up. Left and back, curtsy and up. Right and back, curtsy and up. Left, back, curtsy, and up. Pause. Now I'm doing multiple leg swings. Really, it's only gonna be 2 sets. So you stay up, right leg swings forward, right leg swings back. Right leg swings forward. As it swings back, curtsy lunge, and up. Left leg swings, and back, swings, back, curtsy lunge, and up. Right leg swings, and back, swings, curtsy lunge, and up. Left and back, left, curtsy lunge. Now we got 3 of them. I'm gonna stand. You do right, 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 right. One more time. Forward, back, curtsy, and up. Left, forward, back. 2 more. Forward, back, forward. It goes back, curtsy lunge, and up. Right leg forward and back. Forward and back, third and back, curtsy and up. Left leg forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, curtsy lunge and stand, shake it out. Right now, it's like, what? All right, so we're gonna move on to our planks. I'm gonna encourage us to do a full arm, straight arm plank. You can also do this in forearms. It's up to you. If you have sensitive wrist, you might want to do that. And if you really want to be on your mat, it's a good place to do that too. If you can pull it out. I'm not going to be on my mat. However, there's going to be a point where I'm actually going to swing my leg out and in, working on that demon variation. All right, so we'll stand to the back of the mat, functional parallel position with the legs, reach the arms up. You're going to dive yourself forward. Keep the legs long. You might need to bend your legs a little or a lot, depending where you go, and you'll walk your hands forward. And you're gonna find your plank. From our feet and our ankles and our toes, you're gonna rock forward, back and forth for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now right leg crosses over left. We got 5 rocks back and forth on left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the right leg's gonna open up to the right and bring it back to alignment. Open up and back. Open and back, open, back, foot goes down. Left leg crosses over right. Rock back and forth in that right foot and ankle. Forward, 4, 3, 2, 1. That left leg closes and it opens and closes. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Place the foot down. Hold here. Breathe. Gently place those knees down. Find yourself into a child's pose. Chest together, knees apart. Cat pose can also work. Seated pose could also be your jam. Find where you need to go. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Stretching out the left of the waist, left of the ribs, breathe to that side. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to the center line. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left, stretching at the right side of the waist, right side of the ribs, breathe to that side. Walk the hands back to the center line, and then widen the stance of the arms and hands here, maybe making like V position. Press your hands on the floor. Send your booty down towards your heels if you're in child's pose. And in cat pose, the lower and upper spine will reach up towards the ceiling. In a seated pose, you probably rock behind your sits bones a little bit. Wherever you're at, start to walk the hands back towards yourself and you roll yourself up to an upright torso posture. Yeah, either standing onto your heels, maybe you're standing on your knees, maybe you come all the way up to standing if that's what you need. On that upright posture, take your inhales to the sides and the backs of the ribs. And your exhale, scoop the belly up and in, elongate the spine to the crown of the head to the ceiling. Inhaling, get into the sides and the back. And then exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine. Next, inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, no shoulder shrug. On the exhale, you slide the shoulder blades down the body gently, not trying to shove them down. And as you do that, scoop the belly up and in, elongate the spine to the crown of the head through the ceiling, get into your tall posture. If you're ready, coming onto your knees, so that works better. Oh, let's come onto your knees. Anyway, if you might already be there. All right, I'm gonna bring one leg forward. I'm gonna bring my left leg forward because I did my right leg on Monday. I'm gonna curl the back toes under. So I'm in a 90-90 lunge. I can place my hands on my thighs, need some support. I can also use a wall. Maybe I'll bring a roller or a chair. Otherwise, I'll just drop my arms down by the side, send my weight into my front foot. And then can I stand up and bring the other foot next to it? Standing upright, deep inhale in here. And then on the exhale, without losing any height, but keeping the shoulders relaxed, exhale all the air out. Very good.